In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills, there lived an old sage named Elias. His wrinkled face bore the etchings of countless sunrises, and his eyes held the wisdom of ages. The villagers revered him, seeking solace in his words during moments of doubt. One crisp morning, a young boy named Kale approached Elias. His eyes sparkled with curiosity, and he clutched a wooden hourglass in his hands. The hourglass was simple, a fragile vessel containing golden sand that flowed inexorably from one bulb to the other. Master Elias, Kale began, what is the secret of time? Why does it slip through our fingers like sand? Elias smiled, beckoning Kale to sit beside him on a moss-covered stone. Ah, time, he said, his voice a gentle breeze. It is both our greatest gift and our sternest teacher. He gestured toward the hourglass. See this vessel? It represents our lives. The top bulb holds our past, the memories, joys, and sorrows. The bottom bulb cradles our future, the dreams, hopes, and uncertainties. Kale watched as the golden sand flowed from top to bottom, each grain a heartbeat. Listen closely, young one, Elias said. Time is impartial. It treats kings and beggars alike. It doesn't pause for grief or celebration, but within its ceaseless flow lies our power, the power to shape our destiny. He leaned in, his eyes locking onto Kale's. You see, Kale, every grain of sand represents a choice, a decision made, an opportunity seized, or a moment squandered. Kale frowned. But how do we make the most of our time? Elias chuckled. Ah, that's the crux of it. Let me tell you a tale. In a distant land, there lived a master weaver named Elara. Her loom stood at the heart of the bustling marketplace, and her tapestries adorned the walls of kings and paupers alike. Elara wove threads of silk, each representing a life. Some threads were vibrant, filled with laughter, love, and adventure. Others were dull, weighed down by regret and mischances. One day, a young girl named Lysandra approached Elara. Her eyes held both wonder and fear. Weaver, she said, how do I ensure my thread is beautiful? Elara smiled, her fingers deftly moving the shuttle. Child, she replied, your thread is woven by your choices. Each decision adds color or tarnish. Be mindful of the moments you embrace and the ones you let slip away. Lysandra nodded, watching her own thread take shape. She danced at festivals, studied under wise elders, and loved with abandon. Her thread glowed with hues of joy and resilience. But as years passed, Lysandra faced crossroads. Fear whispered in her ear, urging her to play safe. She hesitated, and her thread lost its luster. One moonlit night, Lysandra visited Elara. Tears welled in her eyes. Weaver, she pleaded, can I change my thread's course? Elara's eyes crinkled. Child, time is a loom that never rests, but you can mend frayed threads, seek forgiveness, chase forgotten dreams, and embrace the present. Lysandra set forth, determined. She rekindled friendships, forgave old wounds, and laughed under star-studded skies. Her thread shimmered anew. Elias paused, gazing at the hourglass. Kale, Elara's tale teaches us this. Time is not our enemy. It is our canvas. We weave our stories with each passing moment. Kale touched the hourglass, feeling the sand slip through his fingers. And what if we've wasted time, master? Elias leaned closer. Then, my dear boy, gather the frayed threads, chase your dreams, mend broken bonds, and dance in the rain. For the hourglass never stops, but our choices can transform it. And so, Kale vowed to honor each grain of sand, to live fully, love fiercely, and embrace the symphony of seconds. For in the grand tapestry of existence, time was not merely a commodity. It was the very fabric of their souls. Remember, dear reader, as the sands flow, so do our lives. Choose wisely, for time is the loom upon which we etch our legacy.